Imagine stepping into a garden where every plant thrives in perfect harmony, each one contributing to a vibrant ecosystem. Welcome to the world of companion planting. Here, the air is filled with the sweet aroma of blooming flowers, the earthy scent of rich soil, and the gentle hum of pollinators at work. Vivid colors form a tapestry that not only pleases the eye, but also supports a bustling natural pest control system. Now, let's dive into what companion planting is, and how it can transform your garden. So, what exactly is companion planting? Let's unearth the roots of this fascinating practice. Companion planting is essentially the strategic placement of different plants in close proximity to each other. This age-old technique is not just about making your garden look good. It's a well-thought-out strategy to enhance plant growth, deter pests, and boost overall plant health. By placing certain plants together, they can mutually benefit from each other's presence, either by providing essential nutrients, offering shade, or even repelling unwanted insects. The history of companion planting stretches far back and is deeply ingrained in many indigenous cultures and traditional farming methods around the world. Native Americans, for instance, practice the Three Sisters method, where corn, beans, and squash are grown together, each plant supporting the growth and health of the others in a remarkable display of agricultural synergy. With such deep historical roots, it's clear that companion planting is more than just folklore. It's a time-tested strategy. Behind the scenes, companion planting is supported by intriguing scientific principles. One major player here is allelopathy, a phenomenon where certain plants release chemicals that can either spur neighboring plants to flourish or hinder the growth of competing species. It's like having a natural herbicide or growth booster right in the soil, working silently but effectively. Moving on, mutualism is another cornerstone of companion planting. This is where two different species interact in a way that benefits both. For example, when legumes fix nitrogen in the soil, it's not just for themselves. Nearby plants also thrive on this essential nutrient, creating a win-win situation right beneath our feet. And then there's biodiversity, the varied tapestry of plant life that not only beautifies a garden but also fortifies it. Diverse plantings confuse and repel pests while attracting beneficial insects. Studies consistently show that gardens rich in variety suffer fewer pest problems and enjoy better overall soil health. Science shows us that the benefits of companion planting are both measurable and substantial. Wondering which plants make good neighbors? Let's explore some winning combinations. In the world of gardening, not all plant relationships are created equal. Some pairings can significantly boost each other's growth, while also deterring pests and enhancing flavor. Take, for example, the classic duo of marigolds and tomatoes. Marigolds aren't just pretty, they are powerful pest repellents. Their strong scent masks the aroma of your tomatoes, keeping away harmful insects. Plus, the bright flowers attract pollinators that are beneficial for tomato plants, ensuring your tomatoes are well pollinated and plentiful. Moving on to another dynamic duo, basil and peppers. This pairing is particularly famous among culinary gardeners. Basil helps repel pests like thrips, flies, and mosquitoes, which can be detrimental to pepper plants. Additionally, it's believed that growing basil alongside peppers can actually improve the taste of the peppers. This aromatic herb also attracts beneficial insects, such as ladybugs, which prey on common pests like aphids. But why do these combinations work so well? It's all about creating a mini ecosystem where plant species complement each other. The concept here is simple, yet profound. Some plants emit chemicals through their roots or leaves that repel pests, while others attract beneficial insects that help with pollination and pest control. By strategically placing these plants together, gardeners can harness natural plant properties to protect and enhance their gardens without resorting to chemical pesticides. Another excellent pair is carrots and onions. Carrots can be prone to carrot flies, while onions are susceptible to onion flies. However, the scent of onions can repel carrot flies, and conversely, the scent of carrots can repel onion flies. It's a mutual benefit that results in healthier growth for both. Choosing the right plant allies can lead to a healthier garden and a more bountiful harvest. By understanding and utilizing these relationships, gardeners can create a thriving, sustainable ecosystem right in their backyard. Companion planting is just one part of a larger philosophy known as permaculture. This holistic approach isn't just about placing certain plants together. It involves a comprehensive strategy to cultivate ecosystems that thrive with minimal human intervention while maximizing the health and productivity of the garden. Permaculture goes beyond simple plant pairing. It encompasses a set of principles aimed at building sustainable and self-sufficient gardens that work in harmony with nature. Picture a garden where each component supports and enhances the others. It's not just about growing plants, it's about cultivating an environment. Key to this philosophy is the understanding of how various gardening practices can synergistically enhance the effectiveness of companion planting. For instance, mulching isn't just about weed suppression or moisture retention. When combined with the right companion plants, mulch can also provide a habitat for beneficial insects that prey on garden pests. Similarly, the practice of composting enriches the soil, boosting the health of the plants and, by extension, enhancing their ability to coexist and support each other. Water conservation is another critical aspect of permaculture that complements companion planting. Techniques like rainwater harvesting and drip irrigation ensure that plants get just the right amount of water without wastage. This is especially important in creating a balanced ecosystem where water use efficiency can help all plants, not just the companions, to thrive under varying environmental conditions. Moreover, permaculture encourages the observation and replication of natural ecosystems. By understanding how plants interact in nature, gardeners can mimic these relationships and dynamics in their own backyards. This not only increases the garden's resilience against pests and diseases, but also promotes biodiversity, which is a cornerstone of any healthy ecosystem. By adopting permaculture, gardeners can create ecosystems that are not only productive but also sustainable. It's about making thoughtful choices that respect and enhance natural processes, leading to a garden that grows with you, and more importantly, grows for you. This is the essence of a truly sustainable garden: efficiency and harmony in nature's own design. Ready to start companion planting? Here are some practical tips to get you going. First, let's talk about selecting the right plant pairs. It's not just about choosing plants that look good together. It's about understanding their needs and how they can benefit each other. For instance, pairing deep-rooted plants like tomatoes with shallow-rooted ones like lettuce can help maximize nutrient uptake and reduce competition for resources. Similarly, certain plants, such as garlic, can deter pests that typically bother roses, creating a natural protective barrier. Now on to planting strategies. Effective companion planting is as much about timing as it is about placement. Plant your companions at intervals that allow them to mature together. This timing can help ensure that each plant benefits from the other's presence right when it's most needed. For example, planting marigolds a few weeks before tomatoes can help establish a defense line against nematodes in the soil. Let's not overlook the importance of spacing and crop rotation. Proper spacing allows each plant enough room to grow without competing for light, water, or nutrients. On the other hand, crop rotation helps prevent soil depletion and reduces the buildup of pests and diseases. This means not planting the same crop family in the same spot more than once every 3 to 4 years. It's a classic strategy that keeps the soil healthy and pests guessing. Facing challenges like pest outbreaks or nutrient imbalances? Don't worry. Introduce natural predators like ladybugs to tackle aphid problems, or apply organic mulches to balance nutrient levels in the soil. Remember, the key is to act proactively rather than reactively. Establishing a diverse garden with a variety of plants will naturally lead to fewer pest issues and better overall plant health. With these tips, you're well equipped to begin your companion planting journey. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, these strategies will help you create a more productive, sustainable, and beautiful garden. Happy planting. Let's draw inspiration from gardeners who have seen real success with companion planting. Imagine a once struggling garden, its soil depleted, pests a constant issue. Then enters the gardener, armed with the knowledge of companion planting. By pairing marigolds with tomatoes, they not only added a splash of color, but also unleashed marigold's secret weapon against nematodes and other pests that once plagued their tomatoes. The result? Robust tomato plants, fewer pests, and a garden that's a visual treat. Transition to another story where basil and peppers share a plot. The gardener noticed that the basil's strong scent repelled aphids, a common threat to pepper plants. The peppers thrived, healthier and more bountiful than ever, all while the air was filled with the aromatic twist of basil. This wasn't just a functional garden, it was a sensory experience, a feast for the eyes and the nose. These gardeners witnessed firsthand the transformation of their gardens. What was once a battle against pests and diseases became a symphony of growth and harmony. The visual transformations are undeniable. Lush greenery, vibrant blooms, and a noticeable increase in beneficial insects buzzing from plant to plant. Each story shares a common thread, a deeper understanding and respect for nature's own methods of maintaining balance and health. These gardeners didn't just grow plants, they cultivated ecosystems. These stories prove that with the right approach, anyone can achieve a thriving garden through companion planting. As we wrap up our journey, remember that each plant in your garden can play a crucial role in a larger ecosystem. By adopting companion planting and integrating permaculture principles, you're not just gardening, you're taking a stand for sustainability. This approach not only enriches your soil and conserves water but also supports a vibrant habitat for beneficial wildlife. Imagine a garden that not only blooms with beauty, but also thrives as a self-sustaining oasis. Embrace companion planting and watch your garden and the planet flourish.